In this video, we are going to talk about how to register a new domain to Cloudflare or in Cloudflare. So first, we're going to go to Cloudflare's website, which is just cloudflare.com. If you do not already have an account, then you can click sign up. And when you sign up for Cloudflare, you do not have to pay for an account. You can just sign up for a free account to start with. I always recommend going in at the lowest price, if not free, when you are trying out a new software to make sure it is the right software for you. Oftentimes, tools will give you a free trial so you can really determine if it's the right software for you before you start paying for it. So I am going to go ahead and log in and pause my. Okay, so I paused my recording so that you wouldn't watch me entering my credentials into the tool. But I am logged in. Once you log in, you will come to one of two screens. You'll either come to a screen that has a list of accounts if you have more than one account within Cloudflare, or if you're a standard organization and not an agency, then you will just come to this home screen, which has a list of your domains. And as you can see, I have quite a few of them. So over on the left-hand side, you'll see this tab called Domain Registration. And before we go there, we have to make sure that you have a payment on file because it costs money to purchase domains. It's one of the pay for services within Cloudflare. However, Cloudflare actually offers one of the cheapest prices for registering domains. So even though it's a pay for service, it's still cheaper than almost every other option out there. So we're going to go down to manage account and choose billing. Then we are going to go down to payment info to make sure that you have a credit card on file. You can also put PayPal. You can attach your PayPal to your Cloudflare account. So you just hit manage and set up your payment details. Now make sure you're doing this for your business and not your personal self. Just so that the billing is associated with your business rather than you as a person. If your business is you as a person, then go ahead, obviously, and set it up as you as a person. When you're registering your domain, Cloudflare will hide all of your personal information from the registry. There is a global or a worldwide registry for all domains. It's kind of like the United States Postal Service for the United States, but it's on a global. So it's a list of all domain addresses and who they are owned by. And most domain registration sites make you pay for the service to hide your personal information, but Cloudflare actually gives you that for free. So now we're going to scroll back up to domain registration. And you have three options. You can manage your domains if they are already in here. You can transfer a domain if you're coming from an external provider, or you can register a new domain. Now, if you're transferring from a previous or an external provider, then the cost that you're paying is actually the price of the domain to register for a year. You're not actually paying for the transfer. You're paying for a year of registration. And Cloudflare will, just any provider does this actually, will tag that year onto whatever your current subscription rate is. So as you can see, this top domain here in my list of domains expires on July 13th, 2024. So if I was to transfer this domain out, wherever I transfer it to would append a year to the end of that. So it would be July 13th, 2025. but we're not going to cover transferring domains in this video. We're just going to cover registering a new domain. So we're going to click register domains. Then you're going to type into this search bar what you want your domain to be. So if I did WyzeEffort.com and did a search for that, it's available and it's $9.77. If I was to buy this on, say, GoDaddy or Bluehost, I would probably pay upwards of $12 to $15 for the year. So already I'm saving money. And then when we think about the fact that I don't have to pay for SSL certs and I don't have to pay to hide my personal information, then I'm really starting to save money there. So you just go ahead and click purchase, and it's going to walk you through a wizard that is going to allow you to set everything up. I'm not actually going to walk through that wizard because I don't want to buy this domain. I was trying to think of a domain that I might need at the moment, but I don't actually need any at the moment. So it's pretty intuitive what it's going to ask you. So it's going to ask you for the registration details of that domain. So you want to associate the domain with the business that it's for and put the business information. Even if your payment information is your personal data, the domain information should be for the business it is for. Now, once again, if the domain is for you as a person, then you have a choice. If you've created a company with your name, then you would use that company's information. If you're acting as a consultant, then you would put whatever information you are using for your taxes, right? However you're associating business expenses on your taxes. So that's the kind of information you would put in there. Once again, Cloudflare will hide that registration information, but you want to make sure that the receipt is for tax purposes. So however you want to put that for your tax purposes. Okay, so that's all it takes. You just have to scroll to the bottom under management account, set up your billing information. And then once you are ready there, you scroll back up to domain registration, register domains, search for the domain you want, and then click purchase and go through the wizard. If your domain is not available, then it gives you all sorts of other options that you can use. Now, if you're purchasing the main domain for your business, the .com, let's say, you want to make sure, you don't have to purchase them, but you want to make sure that the .net and the .org are also available. And this is because if we're talking about your main company name, domain, etc., at some point, it would be advantageous for you as a business to trademark your business name. And you're probably not going to be able to trademark your name if somebody else has one of those main sites, .net or .org, because their business name is likely that same name. And now you're getting into, prior existence of that name. So if you guys are in a similar industry, then you might run up against issues for trademarking your company name. I am not a lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice. However, when you're choosing your business name, you want to think about, the search engine optimization, searchability of finding you, consistency of brand. So you want to make sure that that name is available on all the social media platforms. The domain is available in all the major dots, so .com, .org, .net are the three major ones. As you can see, there's a whole lot of new ones because .coms are running out. So they have made all these other extensions available to increase the number of available domains out there. However, when you are looking to register your business as a name in your district, your city, your state, if you're in the United States, and then your province if you're outside of the United States, or you're looking to trademark, whether domestically or internationally, then you have to start looking at how you're competing with others for that same name. And outside of just accounting and legality, you want to think about ease of finding you. So if you have to put, so let's just say my business name was Wise Effort, and I had to do this little dash in the middle. Maybe I had to put Inc. at the end or Co. or something like that. Now we have to be more explanatory when we're describing our business name so that people can find us. Because if Wise Effort exists and Wise Dash Effort exists, now we're in competition with each other. And so I might lose some clients or some leads that are looking for me to that other business, especially if they're in a similar industry. So just something to keep in mind. I know that's a little off topic for this video, but since you're registering a domain, it's, if you will, it's your, who bought this might want to learn that as well. So hopefully that's helpful. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you need other videos, we are always making new knowledge content. So please reach out if you are looking for a training video. Thanks so much, and until next time.